it's Mitch here from Minifig Man Cave, bringing a very exciting review to you guys. This is on a LEGO Star Wars Ultimate Collector's Series set. It is set 10221, the Superstar Destroyer, recommended for ages 16 and up, but I don't care about that. It has 3,152 pieces, and retails for $400 in the US. So, the box is humongous, first of all, I do want to say that. I'm actually going to really quick bring it to the front here. It's a huge box, by the way. So you can see the Superstar Destroyer just flying there, and then you have your measurement of the set, which is 49 inches or 124.4 centimeters, so it's a biggie. You can see our minifigs down there, some of which are new and exclusive, and some of which just appear in several other sets. So I'm just going to move the box down to the floor there. Here's our instruction manual, very thick, spiral bound, with 221 pages to build the set, and it's divided into 7 numbered bags, and it's a very lengthy build. So, just to put this into perspective, you can see how big it is next to a minifig, or even a group of minifigs, but when I was building this, one night I built bag 1, and then the next morning I built bag 2, and then that same day I built bag 3 and 4, and then today I built bag 5, 6, and 7, so yeah, it's a pretty long build. I kind of prolonged it a bit, but yeah, so I know I usually do the minifigs last nowadays, but I'm just gonna do them first because we all want to see. I'm gonna save the best part for last by far. So first up we have Darth Vader, normal Darth Vader. He does have the Palpatine hologram, like in the Republic frigate. There was the same hologram. Just standard Vader face and standard Vader torso. Nothing under the cape, but there is Darth Vader. Again, he comes in several modern sets. And then we have Bossk, last seen in the Slave 1 from 2010. By the way, this is a 2011 set, and you can still purchase it. It's a LEGO Store exclusive. Actually, no, you can get it on Toys R Us and Target.com, I believe. But, yeah, again, same from the Slave 1, which is now discontinued. So this is the only currently available way to get him. But it's an expensive way to get him as well. Next up we have IG-88, brand new minifig. Very nice printing there. He has 2 blasters. I kind of wish they had given him 2 standard arms. Blaster holding arms. And but you do get an extra arm that's meant to hold a blaster. So you can change that if you want to. But I like how he's holding one of them sideways. Nothing on the back of his head, but very nice minifig. And then these are probably I'm going to save the most cool minifig for last, but here is Admiral Piet. This is the only set he's ever come in, and he does have more. He is of a higher rank, so he does have more little red and blue squares or rectangles than most Imperial Officer minifigs. Same cap, though, and I think that might be Snape's face from Harry Potter. It looks like Snape's face from Harry Potter, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that is, in fact, Snape's face. And there's the back ring. Finally, we have Dengar, probably the coolest figure in the set, by far, at least in my opinion. This is the first time that Dengar has come in a set since the 2006 Slave 1, and he's upgraded a lot since then. He comes with a blaster rifle. And he has the bandana now. Much different face than the old one, that's for sure. His old one was just the standard LEGO face printed on a flesh head. And then it had a white ninja mask, which was pretty funny. But I don't have that one, but yeah, there is this one. And then he's got the very nice printing all over him. Very detailed minifigure. Then he has a very nice backpack. Pretty simple though, but still very nice. And very good torso printing as well. I mean back printing. And no leg printing, but not a big deal. Still a very awesome version of Dengar. So let's move on to the Superstar Destroyer itself. So here is the Superstar Destroyer itself, and as you can see, this thing is ginormous. As I said earlier, it is 49 inches long, or 124.4 centimeters, which is a very, very long set. It just really blows your mind when you see it in person, just how humongous it is. And I'm gonna actually take the camera off of the tripod here. And I'm pretty sure in terms of like how long it is when built, I'm pretty sure this is the longest Lego set ever made. So let's start with our plaque here, our information plaque, as with all Ultimate Collector Series sets. So Executor, whatever. Superstar Destroyer, manufacturer, Kuat Drive Yards, Kuat, I can't remember. Length 19,000 meters in actual Star Wars. Maximum speed, 1230 G, whatever that is. Class 2 hyperdrive, very nice. Engines, 13 KDY Executor 50.X engines, whatever that is. Shielding, 2 KDY ISD 72X deflector shield generator domes. Weapons, 250 turbo laser batteries, 250 heavy turbo laser batteries, 250 concussion missile tubes, 250 ion cannons, and 40 tractor beam projectors. And the capacity, crew of 280,735, 38,000 ground troops, 24 AT-ATs and landing barges, 50 AT-STs, 144 TIE fighters, and 200 additional support starships, which is a lot. And it just attaches to one of the pillars there that holds this thing above the ground. And there's a look at the bottom, very plain, but that's not what you're interested in. And then we do have this little mini Star Destroyer here, very nice little mini build. There's clips to the bottom of the Superstar Destroyer there, and looks like it's just floating out next to it. So now let's get to the big part of this, the actual Superstar Destroyer itself. Now we've gone over the mini Star Destroyer and the little display stand, so it's obviously in that dagger shape. I'm just going to go over all this greebling here. All these little tiny details, so much of this. It's mind-blowing how much little tiny detail they crammed into this humongous area. This is where the bridge technically would be, but there is a little command area here just for a little tiny bit of playability. And it just slides off here, this roof piece. And here's the inside. You've got several stickers all over the inside of the thing. And the stickers are the same on every side. And then we've got just a standing area. There's the doors. And there's the viewports, the windows. And you can stand your figs throughout. Like Admiral Piet can go in the little computer area. And then Bossk, Dengar, IG-88 can go here. And obviously if you have Boba Fett, which you hopefully do, like if you have the Desert Skiff or Slave 1, you can put Boba Fett there. There's Vader. Obviously he wouldn't have his lightsaber out, but yeah, there he is. And unfortunately there is no official Lego Forlorn and Zuckuss minifigures yet, but I'm sure we'll get them someday. So yeah, and you cannot put the top on with figs standing up in it. I'll just show you. So I just knocked Vader into the little computer area there. There we go. And then we just got these long parts going along here, and they clip in various places, and then they both have a part that holds them in right there, and a part that holds them on right there. And inside, oh, there is a lot of detail on the sides. It is symmetrical on this part of the thing, so I'm just gonna go over that pretty quickly. There we go. And yeah. Now inside this thing is just Technic like crazy. I don't really think there's a way I can show you it, but it is insane. There is so much Technic, like the whole, like basically bag one. Here, I can show you in the instructions how this thing is built in a way. Well, part of how it's built. I'm not going to show you every step, but sorry about that, guys. My camera kind of stopped there, but the instruction manual here. Oh, well, before I show you the instruction manual, I do want to show you the engines on this thing, which are huge. Well, there's a lot of them. Just look at that. There are, in fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 engines on this thing. I'm just going to give you a view like this. So basically, in like just standard, in just actual Star Wars, not Lego, the Superstar Destroyer is basically a city in space with lots of evil people on it. But anyway, the instruction manual here, I'm just going to give you a closer look. You can see bag 1 builds like the whole bottom of the thing that you build on top of. Bag 2 builds this crazy like Technic-y frame, which is insane. Bag 3 builds all these random little bits. Oopsie, I just flipped into the instructions. And then bag 5 builds like all the engine areas and stuff. Oh, bag 4 builds the part that comes off there, and then the display stands and the plaque, and then the 6th and 7th bags build the little parts that go along the sides there, the big long parts. And then these parts just hold the whole outside parts onto the main body of the set. So yeah, that is that. So let's move on to the final verdict. So overall, I think this is the coolest Lego Star Wars set there is. Okay, no, never mind. Currently available on the market, because I'm sure the Ultimate Collector's Millennium Falcon might be a bit cooler than this one. Don't know. But, obviously, because since I don't have it. But this is the coolest set on the market right now. Actually, in my opinion, across all Lego in general. Sure, it's very expensive. It sounds overpriced at $400 for 3,152 pieces, but it's not. It is as far as I know, the longest, as I said, Lego set ever produced. Not to build. Well, it took a long time to build, but just how long it is from front, which you can't even see the front. That's how long this thing is. To the back. So, yeah. The minifigs are a nice little add-on. If you don't want the set, and if you're just a minifig collector and you just want the figs, specifically those 3, those 2 you might already have, I'd recommend, if you just want the figs, going on Bricklink to buy them. And it'll be expensive, but not as expensive as buying the whole thing. Again, as I said, $300. So, I mean, $400, sorry. The instructions were easy to follow. I must say, a few times I had a little bit of trouble just figuring out if it wanted a black piece or a dark bluish gray piece, but that's not a big deal. They're very high quality, very cool instructions with the spiral bound there, and they come in their own little box within the box. And speaking of boxes, the build is divided into 3 boxes. Bags 1 and bags 2 are in the first box, 3 and 4 are in the second box, and 5, 6, and 7 are in the third box. But that's going to do it for this review. Thanks for watching. Again, sorry I couldn't upload the speed build, guys. It was just taking up way too much space, and I couldn't get it anywhere. So, yeah, that's unfortunate, but again, there are other people that can do it, that have done it. So, yeah. But that's going to do it for this review. Again, thanks for watching, and tell me what you think of this set. Tell me if you have it or really, really want it or are saving up for it. If you're thinking about saving up for it, I'd recommend that you do save up for it, because it's really worth it. So that's gonna do it. Again, for the 3rd time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.